Welcome back. This is Annie, and this is part 2 of my very old body care and household empties. This one is going to be focused on Goose Creek body care and Bath and Body Works body care. And we're going to start off with the Goose Creek that I had finished up since my last update. Basically, last year I did a little bit of my Goose Creek, basically the hand soaps. So I have finished 2 lotions from Goose Creek since then. This first one is a moisturizing hand cream in Pina Colada. This was more of a thick texture. The scent notes were pineapple, coconut, milky vanilla, and sugar. I don't really care for pineapple scents that much, so I would not repurchase this particular scent. But as far as the texture of the hand cream, I did like it. It wasn't my favorite though. I'm really picky on lotion, I think, and I didn't feel particularly like it left my hands super moisturized. I do feel like it was better in general than the lighter weight one, but yeah, I'm not sure it would be a repurchase. And then the other one that I finished, I actually finished this in February of this year. This was February of 2024 that I finished this. This is Champagne Bubbles. So this was a freebie, and I believe my first order from Goose Creek back in early 2022. So it was getting to be about 2 years old, and I did not think that I would like this scent because I'm not a big champagne scent person. So the scent notes were blood orange, pink grapefruit, apple, and sweet amber. And I loved the scent so much. It was really light and refreshing. I tended to use this as a lotion on my hands and my arms before going to bed at night, and I easily finished it in the space of that month. I smell a little bit in there. Yeah, it was a little bit fruity and a little bit citrus and body care. It wasn't too heavy on the amber note. It was a little sweet. It didn't feel necessarily fizzy, but I can kind of see how it's a little reminiscent of like that sweet sort of wine, white grape juice type scent. I mostly got hints of the apple and the blood orange, but more body care versions. It wasn't like super heavy on the citrus or energetic or anything. So would I repurchase this scent in body care from them? Possibly. Honestly, I'm surprised saying that, but I enjoyed it a lot, and maybe it just the way it smelled on my skin, but I think it would be perfect for spring and summertime, especially with the heat. It was a lightweight lotion, and the scent would have been great during that period of the time of the year, I think. So I did enjoy it a lot more than I thought. Not the most moisturizing lotion, to be honest, but I was mainly just trying to use it for a little bit of something on my hands before bedtime, so I wasn't awake a lot of times to notice how long it took before it wore off. Alright, let's hop into the Bath and Body Works. This is not all the Bath and Body Works that I have done since 2022. If you recall, I did a video kind of getting current on the hand soaps. And since then, I finished more hand soaps, but we've actually been using a lot of bar soaps, so just not as many. And I did get down to the last 1 or 2 hand soaps in the collection, I believe, that I had talked about last year. But I did get a few more hand soaps, actually just a few weeks ago, because I was ordering some of the Bridgerton items, and I had a 25% off coupon, and I did stock up. Not much, but I got a few as gifts for some people, and then I got a few just because periodically having the cute little hand soap on the counter if you're going to have guests over or something like that is good to have on hand. So I did just pick a few up because we were almost completely out. Alright, so the ones we've used since last, was it June or July? And I know that there's a few that I haven't kept the bottles for, or maybe has been thrown away, but Cucumber Melon, really liked the scent, the packaging. I don't care so much for the graphic, but I like the color of the packaging, this turquoise, and this is such a classic scent, that just fresh cucumber scent with the honeydew and the cantaloupe. I feel like it's a little bit more of a artificial leaning melon scent, but it's a classic, and I love this scent from Bath & Body Works a lot, so I would repurchase this scent again. Finished up a lavender marshmallow foam hand soap from them. Scent notes is lavender, vanilla, marshmallow, and warm amber. This is a sweet vanilla, marshmallowy lavender. Really liked this in the body care scent, or not body care, in the hand soap, and would repurchase it again, and I thought the packaging was pretty cute. This is Rainbow Cereal. This was Fruity Cereal Crunch and a splash of milk. It kind of smelled like a Cheerios scent mixed with Fruit Loops, basically. You definitely did get that cereal kind of grain note in here. I liked it. There's other scents that I would pick up probably over it. It wasn't a bad soap, but there's just a lot of other fruity scents that I enjoyed more than this particular one. But I feel like kids would love this kind of fruity cereal scent a lot, and if I was a kid, I would love it a lot more than I probably did. But it was good. I'm not the biggest fan of the foaming soaps. I prefer the others, the gel soaps, a little bit more. And then this last Christmas, we used both of these up. First was Merry Christmas, and I loved the packaging on both of these so much. I might keep these, kind of rinse them out, and put them back underneath the sink, and keep them as kind of Christmassy hand soaps or something. I don't know. That's probably not the right way to go because they have the labels on the front. Anyways, this one was Winter Candy Apple, the classic apple scent. It's red apple, winter rose petals, and candied orange. It's not a true apple scent. It is a little bit more of a sweet candy body care type scent. I don't really get the rose in there, but periodically I would get a little bit of the orange. It's altered somewhat from the candle scent in the hand soap, to my nose at least, and so it doesn't have as much dimension in the fragrance, but it was a nice scent at that time of the year. Love the packaging. Would possibly repurchase that scent in the hand soap. And then this is Let It Snow, and this is Twisted Peppermint, and the scent notes are cool peppermint, sugared snow, and aromatic balsam. This was great in a hand soap. Would definitely repurchase it. It's not too icy, but it does lean on that side as far as peppermint. I don't really feel like I got the tree notes in here. It was like a sweet, slightly icy peppermint scent, and I love that in the body care products from Bath & Body Works, honestly. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the hand soaps from Bath & Body Works just finished. And then I finished this actually last summer, Summer Melody, and this is just one of the Shea Butter hand creams. The scent notes aren't on the back of this, but it's a golden vanilla and I think honeydew scent. And this scent is from 2022, I believe. Man, this is such a good melon scent if you like melon body care. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet, and yeah, it makes me think of cantaloupe as far as the melon profile on this. I would repurchase the fragrance again. I'm not so sure I'd pick up this. I think I like the bigger hand creams a little bit more, and I'd rather wear like the fine fragrance mist if I want to smell like this than this particular hand cream. It's a little pricey unless you buy it on sale for the amount that you're getting, and personally I just didn't find it to be as moisturizing as I wanted. It just still wasn't enough when my hands felt dry. So next up, let's talk about shampoo and conditioner from Bath & Body Works. Okay, these are going to be a lot of them. These are... Okay, first of all, I did not hold on to all of the empties from the last 2 years in these. This is a lot of the stuff that I've used for shampoo and conditioner for my hair. My husband used some other stuff, but these last me a long time, and I really like the aromatherapy shampoo and conditioner from Bath & Body Works. So I did save 2 of the shampoos and 2 of the conditioners, and they're all in lavender vanilla. I had used some of my rewards points at one point to pick up some, and then at one point in 2022 I had a coupon, and they also went on sale for like $3 or $4, and so I got them crazy cheap. And I don't feel like I can buy shampoo and conditioner normally for less than $3. So I stocked up a lot. I got like 6 or 7 of each. So something I really like about them is the scent. It's their lavender vanilla, which is a little bit of a powdery clean, slightly herbal leaning lavender. It's not the sweet lavender vanilla scent like the lavender marshmallow. And then in the shampoo, it is made without sulfates, parabens, and artificial dyes. And then the conditioner, same scent, and also made without sulfates, parabens, and artificial dyes. If you have curly hair, you know, sulfates and parabens in shampoo and conditioner products can kind of cause extra dryness and frizziness and other issues. So I do try my best to not use shampoo and conditioner products with those chemicals in them. And I felt like these were really quality, especially for the price. It's a soothing fragrance to be washing my hair with. And I feel like my scalp and my hair gets a good gentle cleanse from the shampoo. It doesn't overly dry it out. I can shampoo my hair twice and I still don't feel like I've got itchy scalp from too much dryness or anything like that. And then the conditioner I use in the product to help detangle, or I use it in the shower to help detangle. And then a lot of times I would put some in my hair after getting out of the shower just as a leave-in conditioner, let it dry overnight, and I would have the softest curls in my hair. And I loved just that light hint of scent left in my hair, not overwhelming, but just like this clean, fresh, slight hint of lavender in there. And I just love how soft my hair feels with these products. So I would very much repurchase these. I'm down to my last 1 or 2 of each shampoo and conditioner because I use them more than any of the other shampoo and conditioners. So I need to restock if there's shampoo and conditioners this year in the semi-annual sale. Anyways, I went through more, again, than 2 of these. I just did not hold on to all the duplicates just because I felt like that was unnecessary. Okay, next up is shower gels, and I know my husband has thrown away some of the ones we've used in the last 2 years. I know earlier this year wasn't thinking about it, and there was 2 that we'd finished in the shower, and I threw them away without thinking about needing to save them. And then there's also been duplicates of certain scents that I've not kept because I was like, I already have a copy of this in that basket, and it's overflowing of my empties, so I don't need to hold on to more. Also, in our shower, we use other types of shower gels, not just Bath & Body Works, or sometimes whipped soaps, and my husband primarily likes to use bar soaps, and sometimes I use the bar soaps. So this is not going to be representative of the amount we have washed our body in the last 2 years since 2022. So please don't think that we don't take enough showers in our household. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so these are shower gels. First up, this is one that I got from my husband in Freshwater. It's a 3-in-1 hair, face, and body wash. He just used it as a body wash in the shower, and the scent notes are Italian bergamot, mountain spring water, and oak moss. This is one of my favorite scents for him of the men's fragrance line, and it's not always available. Sometimes it's only online, but it's not a heavy fragrance. It smells good on him. It's fresh. It's aquatic. And it doesn't have any of the really heavy like amber or smoky notes. So I feel like it's good year round, but especially in the spring and the summer. And he actually did just finish one of the big body creams in it. He has the cologne. So it's one of his favorites, one of mine, and would definitely be a repurchase. He does not like using shower gel as much. He prefers body soaps. So I don't know if he would buy this one anytime soon, but I asked him how the shower gel was, and, you know, like a typical guy, he was like, it cleaned just fine. It bubbled up. I like the scent. So I didn't use it, but that's kind of the feedback I got from him, and he didn't say, oh, rush off and buy some more for me, please. but I kind of didn't expect that simply because he likes using bar soap. So he does like the scent. All right. Now, he didn't have a bar soap for a little while. I don't know if this was last summer or the summer before or something, but I put this shower gel in the shower for me to use, and it's Pink Watermelon Blast. The scent notes are juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossoms, and lime zest. And this is a wonderful lime body care scent. Oh, so fresh. It's kind of a little bit like watermelon candy, basically. And my husband used most of this shower gel. I did not get to use most of it. Much of it, honestly. I kept getting in the shower and I'd be like, whoa, what? Where's so much of my shower gel gone? Like, I don't know if he was just like dousing himself with it, but he used the majority of this. I think he secretly liked this scent. And I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't get to use more of it because it was a great watermelon scent. So if this one comes back, I would definitely get some more body care products in the Pink Watermelon Blast and the shower gel, because I think it was one we would both enjoy using more of. And I might have one more somewhere, but I'm gonna have to be strategic about when I put it in the shower so I get to actually use a lot of it myself. And next up is a shower gel in honeysuckle and peach spritz. I loved the artwork and labels and design for this particular collection in 2022. And this scent is honeysuckle, blooms, juicy peaches, and orange zest. I love this scent. I stocked up like crazy. I think I got 5 or 6 of the shower gels, a bunch of lotions, a bunch of body sprays, and a bunch of candles in this scent when it came out because I love this peach scent from them. And as far as the peach body care fragrances that I've tried a lot of them from Bath & Body Works, and I feel like this one was my favorite that I've tried, if I recall correctly. It's not a gourmand peach, it's not overly floral, even though there's a tiny hint of like a honeysuckle floral in there, but it was one of the more authentic peach smelling scents to me. Like actually tasting like the peel of a peach, basically, and some of the juice, but in a body care form. And I really enjoyed the shower gel. I've got a bunch more to use up, and I would repurchase if I was running low, or even if they just offered it again, because I don't know how often it would come back. Now, there are a lot of shower gels missing from this. There have been 2 or 3 shower gels in Twisted Peppermint. I love using that when I have a headache, and those have wound up in the trash, I believe. And then there's been 2 or 3 pumpkin pecan waffle shower gels, largely because I had bought a lot of them. I don't think I would buy pumpkin pecan waffles and shower gels again. I've had to force myself to use them. It's a little bit too sweet for me in the shower, but I finished 2 or 3 of them, and I think they've wound up in the trash. And I know there's been a few other scents, but I can't remember if were in the trash or if they're somewhere that I've forgotten about a tub of body care empties, and I will find those eventually. Next up are some of the body lotions in the bottles. So first up is Hope, and this is Winter Peach Marshmallow, and this is the 24-hour lotion body lotions. So I prefer the ones in the tubes. These are more of a lightweight lotion, and I personally just feel like they're not moisturizing enough for me. So I mainly try to use these before bedtime and just try to use them up because I went crazy on getting body care in 2021 and 2022, and since then have been trying to make progress and use things. So the scent notes are Velvet Peach, Vanilla Meringue, Creamy Jasmine. I don't particularly care for this scent. I love peach scents, but this one was more of a body care lotion type scent with just a hint of peach. It wasn't an authentic peach, and it was a little bit too floral for my personal preferences, so I wouldn't repurchase this particular scent. Next up was same type of lotion basically in Blueberry Sugar Pancakes. This smells like blueberry sugar to me, from Bath & Body Works, and it's sugared blueberries, fresh pancakes, and caramel cream drizzle. There is a little bit of that maple caramel note in here with the blue sugar. And I really had to force myself to finish this one up. I love blueberry scents, but I don't like this one. There is an artificial note to the scent with that blueberry, and it's kind of off-putting to my nose. So I do have a fine fragrance mist, and I probably won't finish it. I've got to find someone who wants it and just give it away to them, because I do not like this scent. Anyways, I finished the lotion in it. And then I believe there was a third one of these, but I use a lot of the Twisted Peppermint lotion. It's one of my favorite ones to use. I like using it with headaches because peppermint helps with nausea. So I did finish 2 of the Twisted Peppermint ones. The scent notes again are cool peppermint, sugar snow, vanilla buttercream, fresh balsam. It's not too overly icy of a peppermint. It's sweet, not too vanilla leaning, and it's a little bit more like having a buttermint scented lotion, basically, and I really like it. And then I used a strawberry pound cake. This is fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. I feel like the body care strawberry pound cake is not quite the same as the candle version from Bath & Body Works. I believe they've had to change the fragrance oils a little bit for the body care for a body safe fragrance oil compared to the actual candle. So the strawberry note to me is not quite the same. It's a little bit more artificial leaning. But I still think that the lotion and the shower gel and fragrance mist still smell pretty good. As far as scents go for the strawberry pound cake, I would repurchase it. I enjoyed it. I actually have one of this same label and same type of lotion that I am working on right now for the month of May. I'm trying to finish another one of this because they are starting to get a little bit on the older side. I would like to use them up, and it fits in with my May melting basket theme very well. So I would repurchase this in body care. I would not repurchase this in the hand soaps because to me, something about the base of the hand soaps alters the scent so much that it just smells really bad to me. Anyways, I like it in the lotion. Okay, we're going to do the big lotions. Hold on. Next up, 2 strawberry pound cakes in the big lotions. I finished these same scent notes that I was just talking about. I like these. It's a vanilla cake scent with a little bit of a strawberry scent. It's really good. I love this particular packaging that they did in 2022. Super, super cute. The biggest drawback with these, and I'll try to see if you can see it, but very soon after I purchased these, the lotion started getting this yellow tint to it, if you can see. So it kind of stains my skin when I use this one. It doesn't stain my skin when I was using this formulation. So something about either the shea butter or something that's in these bigger tubes mixed with the vanillin in there really causes this orangey yellow color, and it doesn't impact this formulation of lotion as much. So these, both of these turned pretty yellow, and I would put them on. A lot of times I try to work on my lotions and body sprays by applying them before bed, and that's one of the ways I've been able to make a lot of progress using up these items. And there was one time last year before I realized how yellow these were, and I was outside and I looked down at my arms, and I guess I'd put some of this lotion on beforehand, and I thought, oh my gosh, there's something wrong with my liver. My skin is so yellow. And then later that day I realized it was the lotion that was super yellow and had made my skin look that way, so I wasn't quite as terrified. But just because it is yellow does not mean that the lotion is bad. It's just a reaction of the vanilla, and the shea butter really has a lot to do with the color change. So anyways, a good scent, just very, very yellow leaning. All right, from that same sort of release and super, super cute packaging again, I finished 3 pumpkin pecan waffles body creams, and I like it in the body cream a lot more than I do the fine fragrance mist or the shower gel, and it did not turn as yellow as the strawberry pound cake, although these are basically as old. They're from the same collection. These did leave a little bit of yellow on my skin, but just not quite as pronounced. And they are kind of a buttery maple golden toasted pecan scent. I do like the lotion. I would repurchase the lotion. I wouldn't repurchase the other body care products in this particular scent. I just feel like they're too sweet for other uses. But I liked the lotion. I still have more. I went too crazy buying this scent originally in 2021. So I don't need any for a while, but I have been making a dent in using up these ones. Similarly, I have finished some Twisted Peppermints, and I actually had another one of this specific print of Twisted Peppermint that I finished, but I threw away that one already. So I've actually finished 3 of these. Same scent, just different packaging. This is Cool Peppermint Sugared Snow Fresh Balsam Vanilla Buttercream. It is a nice, light, creamy, sweet mint, and this is one of my favorite fragrances in the lotion to use. I did, as you can see, cut this one open trying to get out stuff from it, and it does have a little bit of a yellow lean, but not very much really, and yeah, that still smells good. But I am done with those. Here is the one my husband finished in Freshwater. He has some other lotions somewhere. I don't know if he's thrown away some other ones he's finished, but he does pretty good wearing the lotions from Bath & Body Works, and that's kind of, he will take a shower and then put the lotion on, and the fragrance will last for like 24 hours on his skin until he takes a shower next, and it smells really good on him. Not just this one, but it's, you know, if you go in for a hug, you smell it, but you're not going to smell them across the room. It's just that light, nice amount of fragrance. And again, this one I talked about before, but it's a masculine, fresh, aquatic scent and really not offensive. So he finished this one actually up in the last few weeks. I finished this lotion up this last, like, December, January. This is Bright Christmas Morning. The scent notes are ripe red berries, blood orange, and crisp apple. This was definitely a blood orange forward scent. I did not expect to like it so much, but I loved using this. It was super fresh and just citrusy and different than what I normally wear around the holidays. It reminded me a lot of kind of the Christmas time with that bright kick of orange and that almost cranberry note in here. And I love this scent in the candles also. So if you never tried any like kind of citrusy scents, yeah, I was not expecting to like this one so much, but I would repurchase this in the body care, and I think I only caught this in lotion, but I would pick this up in a fine fragrance mist and shower gel, definitely, if this was offered again. I finished this last spring, and actually, nope. I finished one of these last spring, and I finished one of these like a month ago. That's what I did. But I don't still have the one from last spring. So I finished 2 of these, and this is the White Tea and Sage. I love this collection with the design. This is the same collection that the Honeysuckle and Peach Spritz was from. And the scent notes are sparkling bergamot, white tea, and fresh sage. Very similar to the white tea and ginger or the white tea and lemon. This one is more of, I feel like it's not as sweet as the others, and there is more of a green herby note, which totally makes sense with the sage. It's fresh and sweet and light, and you definitely get that white tea, kind of green tea note in here. There was just a tiny bit left in the tube that I just squeezed out. I've got a bunch more of this because I love this scent, and they don't bring these back every year, so I need to make more of a dent, but I am actually working on a fine fragrance mist of this one also. And yeah, I would repurchase it again. I like this one a lot. The one I really like, and this, I did not keep all of the containers because I have done a lot of this one. is that lavender vanilla aromatherapy in the lotions. I've only kept 2 of these, but I've probably used 5 of these in the last 2 years, just to be honest. I love using these before bed or when I need lotion any other time. It's one of my favorites of the scents to use. It's relaxing, slightly herbal, fresh, slightly powdery, leaning lavender, and yeah, definitely would be a repurchase. So I still have a few more of those. Next up is another aromatherapy, and this is called Steep Relaxation. It's lavender, mint, and tea. So the scent notes are, yeah, just lavender, mint, and tea. When I first started using this one, and you can see this one is kind of discolored, I didn't care for this one as much, but it grew on me, and I would repurchase it. Initially, the tea scent for some reason was throwing me, but yeah, I feel like it's not just a tea scent in here. There's a little bit of a note of like an English breakfast tea in here, but I also feel like the lavender and the mint remind me of lavender tea and mint tea instead of your typical lavender mint scent. So while I did not like this one originally, I would repurchase it. The only drawback is the discoloration of the lotions. But even now, even though it's discolored, it still smells good and strong, just kind of squeezing the tube just a little bit. It was a nice, relaxing, different vanilla type scent. Oh man, this one's so good. This is Love Cotton Candy Champagne from 2021. I think I still have one more of these, and this is Bubbly Rosé, Sweet Strawberry, and Pink Sugar. Man, this is a good scent. And I have done a small lotion, and I know I've done at least a shower gel on this one, and they're not in this bag. So, massive discoloration on this lotion, first of all. So it will make your skin yellow, but man, this is so good. This is like a kind of sweet cotton candy lemonade with a little bit of strawberry and raspberry notes in there, with the lemonade and the cotton candy. I know this came around the holidays, but to me, this is a fantastic scent for the spring and the summer, and I loved it in the candle as well. But they need to bring this one back. If you kind of like sweet, slightly fruity body care scents, man, this one's so good. I just wish it didn't turn my skin yellow and make me think I was sick. All right, next up is Peach Prosecco Macaroon. This was a collection from 22 or 23 spring. I can't remember. I think this was 22. So notes are Peach Prosecco Vanilla Cream Macaron Cookie. And I finished a shower gel in this also. So I'm missing a lot of shower gels, y'all, in this basket. They're probably in the trash somewhere. This is a great peach scent. Very sweet and sugary. I don't smell necessarily bakery, but this is kind of like a candy peach, but not quite as far as peach gummy ring candy, but kind of that direction with like sugared peaches. And I've liked this in the Fine Fragrance Mist and the candles and the body care, so definitely would be a purchase for me if it came back. I don't know if I still have any more left. I know I'm almost finished with the Fine Fragrance Mist, and I can't remember if I have a backup or not, but really, really, really liked this one, and would honestly love more of that one. In that same collection was Pear Creme Brulee. Scent notes were baked pear, caramelized sugar, and whipped cream. So I liked this scent. It was a body care pear. I prefer a little bit more of the Bartlett pear type scents, but I did enjoy this. It was very soft and fruity and body care sweet, with a little bit of a muskiness, sugared musk in there. I would possibly repurchase it again. I think I might still have some, so I will probably use it, or maybe I'll pass it along to someone, because I liked it, but I didn't love it, and I just have so much other body care that I might not get to it. Anyways, I wish I'd pick this up in a candle. And to me, this particular pear scent smells like the pear that Tiffany from Teddy Bees used in the I Heart Vanilla Pear. I feel like that pair and this pair are very similar, but I could be wrong. So I liked it. Don't love it, but it was still a pretty good scent. And pear is not used enough in body care and other fragrance, in my opinion. All right, I think these are the last two of the lotions that I at least have gathered together now. I may have to dig around and see if in some of my Empties baskets some others have like sequestered themselves away, but for now these are the last two of the lotions for this particular video, and that is 2 Beach Nights. I love the packaging that they did, and the scent notes are, let's see, toasted marshmallows, sea salt breeze, s'mores accord, beach driftwood, and creamy vanilla. And this is the classic Beach Nights. If you have smelled Beach Nights from Teddy B's or Sassy Girl Aroma, from Salt Mountain, they're going to be very similar to this particular Beach Nights. They're all supposed to be dupes of the Bath & Body Works Beach Nights. So you get a very marshmallowy, graham cracker, driftwood, hint of that briny, salty sea air. It's a very unusual description probably, but man, this is so good during the summertime. This is one of my favorite scents to put on when it's hot outside and I'm going to bed, and I will spray some of the fine fragrance mist on me and put a little bit of lotion on, and it just smells so good on my body when I'm trying to go to sleep and it's hot. So I did finish 2 of the lotions up. I've let myself use 1 every summer. I think I have 1 more, so Bath & Body Works, please bring this scent back. I did not stock up enough. And I also, speaking of the scent, I did finish a fine fragrance mist in this also. I have another fine fragrance mist that's partially used, but I did finish 1, and I need more. So, love this scent. It's definitely a favorite for me as far as ones I would repurchase from Bath & Body Works. And I know I have a few other fine fragrance mists, so I need to dig around for those. But for now, this is the last one I had pulled out right now, and this is a fine fragrance mist in Cucumber Melon. I actually finished this right at the beginning of April. I had been working on it off and on starting last summer. It's that classic Cucumber Melon scent. I love this. I can wear this any time of the year. And I like to spray some of this on and some other fine fragrance mists, like sometimes they'll put some of the white tea and ginger and then some of the cucumber melon on. And like the fresh coconut colada and some cucumber melon or something like that. So kind of like to mix them, and I would repurchase this one. Definitely. I might still have 1 more body spray. I don't know, but I did finish this one finally, and I've been working on it off and on for about a year, so I finished that at the beginning of April. Well, apparently my video stopped recording right then, and since it's been quite a few months since I recorded that, I recorded it in summer of 2024, and I'm just finally getting to piece the audio and video files together and realizing that it stopped recording at the end. I don't know if there were other sprays that got cut off. They've been thrown away long, long ago. So this will just have to do. I hope y'all enjoyed going over these very old empties. I still have some more I need to finish up, but it sure felt good to clear at least these out of my space and kind of stop holding on to them. I hope everyone is having a great year. I'm going to go ahead and post this video because I'm trying to clear off space on my phone and stop sitting on old drafts and like forgetting to post things. Y'all know how it is, right? And let me know down below if you've tried any of these brands, their body care items, or these scents. Thanks for watching.